Hi, this is where I live with my family. I love home, but I heard people say it's the poorest neighborhood in the poorest city. They also say the school I'm supposed to go to is one of the worst schools in the state. That's why I'm here asking for your help. Why does the sun look like it's falling us, Dad? Dad, why is it called a funny bone? What are clouds made of, Dad? Dad, why do I have to go to school? Dad, why do people do drugs? Dad?
Be a driving force in your child's life. This public service announcement was brought to you by the John S. Martinez Fatherhood Initiative of Connecticut.
She was a serious student when she was here, took work very, very serious, always was a high achiever.
From third grade, they had already started preparing us for college and asking us, like, what do we want to be? How do we plan on getting there? And we used to go on college trips, so it's like they always prepared us to go to college.
She got a full ride to Fairfield University. She's studying sociology. She wants to go into the nonprofit world and do great and wonderful things for youth. She thinks her generation is confused, and she wants to make a difference.
I kind of want to give back to my community because I feel like in ways my community gave back to me.
For me to get this opportunity to raise my kids differently as a single parent was a blessing. I have a home, I have shelter, my kids is not suffering, they have their own. It's a different feeling for them now, they're less stressful. You know, it's a blessing. It's a true blessing.
How do we know where the money comes from?
That's none of our business.
How are you gonna ask me that? What are you trying to say?
This was not supposed to happen.
When the blind lead the blind, they'll both fall into a pit.
I'm responsible for me, nobody else.
And sometimes John, the entrepreneur, would encourage employees and associates to start their own business, and then he would support them with orders.
He did it for everybody. I mean, I was only small potatoes. I mean, he had probably 5 or 6 other small shops that he was feeding. So there was enough work around that he could afford to dole it out, you know, give it to the small shops. Whatever I felt was fair, I used to charge him, you know. And he never questioned the price, really, never. He just, whatever it was, that's what he paid you. He said, if you're embarrassed about telling me how much it cost, just send me a bill. And, you know, you send him a bill and he'd pay it.
This boy came over here, as he tells the story, from Puerto Rico at age whatever, only 6th grade education, and he started out sweeping the floor in a machine shop.
There had been a point when John was between jobs, and labor officials encouraged him to take unemployment compensation. But John refused and instead persevered in his search for the next manufacturing job. Eventually, in 1954, he found a manufacturer who relented, agreeing to send him to a Connecticut factory.
He sent me to the factory that I became general manager. So if I've taken the unemployment check, I would have shut the door forever to the opportunity in that place. You see that taking the harder road gets you there quicker.
He realized that he could do the job and even do the job that he wasn't asked to do. He figured, why should I do this so this guy here can make all the money? Let me. So he went into going to business.
He had this idea of going into business, and he needed help. He was making money for other people. He thought it'd be time to make money for himself. So he ended up opening up a shop in Milford.
Soto took $3,000 in savings and started spacecraft manufacturing. But while he had a proof of concept, he said the Small Business Administration was slow to lending him money he needed to expand. Eventually, SBA relented and gave Soto a $6,000 SBA loan for his plant, which made highly specialized jet engine parts. After that, destiny kicked in.
Business kept coming in, because he was good at what he was doing, and John just kept expanding. He had to get another SBA loan, bought more machines, hired more people, and he just kept growing.
Bye.